Alright, final boss time. Or maybe we already did the final boss with Fisherman, but... Chunky, here we are. So, the only time I've beaten it before was with Pruner, but it was not a good run. It was one of the closest victories I've ever had. I'd be willing to give Rock another shot. I mean, I'm just trying to, like, scrounge for any advantage I can get out of this character. The one thing about Rock is it's primitive and blunt. So primitive gets a little bit more HP than normal, but blunt does reduce your... it does reduce your speed, which would not reduce here, so there's something there, I don't know. I mean, as I look at that though, I'm just like, why wouldn't I just go Spiky Shield instead of this? Because it starts with more base damage, and melee damage is easier to scale than armor. But armor is like the only defensive thing we can get here, because dodge is just really tough to justify in Chunky. I think I've mentioned it before, but to put it in perspective, to reach max dodge with Chunky is harder than reaching max dodge with Crazy. And Crazy starts with like a minus 30% to dodge or something. I've tried Chopper, didn't like it. Tried Stick. Stick is manageable, but still, I think falls short. Well, maybe we'll do Stick. I just don't know how Rock could actually outdo Stick. As I think about it, and I'm like, the range is better for Stick. It's the same attack animation. Stick attacks faster. It will always do more damage. It just completely eclipses Rock. So we'll try Stick, and I'll do Pruner if I have to. I just don't think Pruner is necessarily the way to go. The only thing Pruner really gets you is the additional consumables. Since you do get 3 extra, you basically get 3, what is it, 3 lemonades worth of value? Yeah. It's not that much. Okay, none of that. Start with some harvesting is fine. Could have maybe just pivoted to Slingshot, but nah. Stick to Stick. Stick to Stick. That is nice. I don't think we roll for 6. I do that typically, and it's probably not correct, because you don't get much money this round. Might as well just let the free roll happen. Then re-roll at a cheaper cost. Good. Good. Alright, we'll have full sticks, that'll at least be pretty nice. Speed, HP. Take. Aw. We could take that. Economy-wise, it's okay. I don't think we lose too much damage by doing it. 34, let's see. 2 damage, that's pretty irrelevant. I will be getting more harvesting and I guess some dodge as a result. I don't know if it was worth it, but technically it should be positive. Alright, I'm guaranteed blue here. Do I just take HP? Gets me a little bit of percent damage. I think I do. Padding's pretty okay, I guess. Theoretically. Doesn't do much for me yet. But if I get a few of them, maybe we can just build up a bunch of materials toward the end and maybe just have enough health to hopefully get through it. Didn't I buy extra trees and I haven't seen a single tree here? We're getting pretty good items. Could do some crit. Take this out of order. I mean, I could imagine we would want luck. Because it is pretty good. Yeah. If our only way to heal is through plants, so luck would help with more plants. We have extra trees supposedly, so that means more crates as well. And if I have Cyber Ball, definitely easier for me to justify a lot of luck. Still questions sometimes if this tree item does much. Okay, we have 2 of them now. Can I get some stuff? Yes, we can do this. And because we really can't get dodge, this might be okay. It doesn't even give you that much harvesting though. It's really a bad item. Okay, musty dude's obviously good. And we could probably justify this as well. We do want to build crit. We're definitely doing good damage. All it takes is a croc to derail this run, though. Damage again if I take this. I think it's worth still taking though. Alright, we take the luck here. Guaranteed purple. I think I go with the health. Okay, more luck. I think we still take this even though we're losing damage. It's looking okay. Sticks might be the way to go. I mean, I've done sticks though, and I'm telling you, it feels great until you get to the either a bad elite or the final boss. Even the final two bosses is really hard with chunky, I find. Not being able to move at any speed is such a downside, so you kind of... And then you don't have any regen or lifesteal, so... And then no enemies spawn, so you get way less plants. That's kind of why I was able to beat it with Pruner. Guess we'll see once we get there. And maybe I can build such a high damage build that we just rush the bosses down. That could be one way to go about it. Attack speed, range, stick, claw tree, padding we take. Is cake worth me locking? I get damage for every 3 max HP I have. This would give me... I don't think it's worth locking. Don't think we'll lock fertilizer at this point. Got okay harvesting, and I can't give up like all of my damage. Granted, I get most of my damage just from the passive of stick. But we're gonna be relying on damage to get through elites and the bosses. Gonna need some armor too at some point here. Definitely getting a lot of trees this round. Guess we can take this. It is 2 melee damage. I don't know, how much does that add right now? I only have 29% increase, probably not much. There goes our armor, but I'm pretty sure we take that. Alright. So we are a bit inclined to stand still. Just need to find some trees that I can just walk around at the end. And we're getting a pretty high roll, chunky run here. Yet still. Ooh, that's good. Well, I know our dodge is halved, but it's like something percent dodge. I don't think we take it. Just keep up with the HP. Okay, we definitely take that. Wave 10, probably not on that. Definitely don't want a blood donation. Getting a ton of trees, which I think is good. It's going to be a way to get Lance along with luck. Still, we don't have a bag. We'd be rolling in materials had we had a bags. That's okay. Can't get everything. Not quite a lot anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Alright, we need the armor. Okay, that's good. Let's roll for some armor, unless, I don't know, that is attack speed. Check the attack speed. Right, we take that. We take that. I could do that. Get me 10% dodge, essentially. I'll take it. Okay, maybe that was not a good take. Should be able to pwn this boss that way. Trying to get some health before I re-engage. I can't seem to earn any. Having trouble gauging this boss. Okay, we got him. Alright, finally a good red item for one of these bosses. Should be able to get better than tier 2. There we go. Tentacle, we take that. Now we got a way to heal. Right, we got one of them. Things are looking up. For a stick soldier. If only Breath of the Wild sticks could learn from the Brotato sticks. Be set from the onset. Probably not worth recycling. Pretty late for this harvesting. Wings doesn't give me speed, but it does give me range. I don't think we do that. Pretty late for crown. We can do this. Colossus is really, we're gonna really need to rush it down here. the red thing from it. Well, that's chunky. I don't have enough speed to work around that boss. That boss is normally so easy with any minor amount of speed, but I can't do anything there. I cannot get out of the way of enemies when that ring is around me. And if I try to actually move out of the ring, I just get hit by the ring. So it's like normally such an easy elite, but with chunky, there you go. Seems just fine until you get any remotely difficult elite. And that's not even a difficult elite. But yeah, and I'll admit, I mean, I could have technically played a little bit better there, but guess what? That's always the case. That's always the case with any of these characters, and none of these characters run into these fucking issues. I don't think that Styx is going to work. This has been my experience with Styx. They seem really good, and then you get to the elites and you fucking die because you have no speed. Doesn't matter how much damage you have, you just cannot rush these dudes down. I can't get enough damage or health or anything to survive this shit. Like, at least with pruners, basically I just run around slowly, get hit by everything, but just heal enough to live. I've also tried Ghost Scepter. It's just the thing about Chunky is you really start to realize how much of a joke the 25% HP increase is. It doesn't make up for anything, and the percent damage is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. I think what we should do is just try to get, we'll do Stick, because it's only primitive. It's the only one here that's only primitive. Everything else has another tag that is primitive. But we're going to try to just find Slingshot. I think if I do Slingshot, then at least I can avoid everything. And then once the elites come around, we're just not going to engage them. And I'm going to just try to survive. And hopefully Slingshot can get it done. Take the range damage preemptively here. Alright, there's Slingshot. Let's go ahead and just sell that immediately. Alright, this is good. This is good. We'll do that too. Should have been taking those when I saw them last time. For some reason I thought I could make dodge be relevant, but it just isn't on this character. You just can't build it. Too many wasted resources. Alright, we're doing good. We got 4 slingshots. We got 2 good items locked. Things could be a lot worse. It's the problem when you have to do an early pivot, is you waste some resources, so you often end up with like only 2 or 3 of the weapon you want. We have 4 of it. That's like better than I have gotten starting slingshots on some characters. Do some harvesting. Also, like, sticks, I mean, we didn't live long enough to really see it, but wave 14, 15, if you face elites, which we did, but again, we just died straight up to the elite. But let's say I didn't try to engage the elite and went sticks, or when I went sticks, I still have the problem of these plethora of bullet dudes around the map with sticks, but I won't have that problem with slingshot. Could preemptively take pumpkin, it's not that necessary. I would rather have something in place first. Either a sharp bullet or a bandana. Thing is, we get our main AoE here from bounces, the piercing wouldn't matter that much. Just the final bounce of slingshot gets the pierce. It's not really often directed at a group of enemies when it's getting that final bounce, so it's arguably, I don't know, I still buy piercing when I see it on this character, or on a slingshot character, but it's not like nearly as good as it is on a straight up gun or something. Could do some crit chance. Could take one obliterator. It does quite a lot of damage. I don't think we need it with slingshot. I don't think we do. Do like me some scope. Oh, garden, that's really good. Could take a wheelbarrow, wave 7. Get our harvesting to get caught up a bit. Alright, we're doing alright. This is still probably worth taking, even though my HP regen is pretty bad. Mutation, probably the best it'll ever be on this character. It's fine to take the metal plate as well. Not taking chameleon though. take that here since we don't care about dodge. Let's take some armor. Guess we can do some of that. Okay, all of these things are good. 30. This should be HP regen neutral, so we'll take it for the range damage. Alien magic, do we want that? We have like no luck as it is, and it's so expensive, I don't think we take that. We're low on health. There's some health. Problem is, even with the speed problem, standing still just is not a good idea. So I'm not gonna get trolled into that shit. Crown, I think at this point is positive, and we could do the ugly tooth as well. Potato thrower is just crap. You'll see like people post screenshots of like their endless runs with it. And it's like, I guess if you go endless, but it takes so long to do any reasonable damage. I mean, look at it. I have these do more damage. Tier 1 slingshot does more damage and bounces. So, yeah. Mind a little bit of range. This I probably don't take. What's the rate of any material dropped? Like 1 out of 3? Crap, are we in danger of dying here or what? Man. Tentacle is a godsend, I think. Do I want a rocket launcher? I don't think so. Wave 10 metal detector again. I mean, we get 6 luck. Yeah, I should make more than 90 back. Let's take it. Problem is I'm just not finding many sources of luck, and I'm obviously gonna need it. So even if it's just 6, Yeah, I lose 5% damage, but it technically pays for itself, so I can get that damage back. Just through health, I guess. Every 3 health, so 15 health will undo that. There's some luck, but it is my purple turn. I think 15 luck for purple is not great. But I think we take it just because we aren't finding luck otherwise. Wisdom sucks. Baby Gecko's fine. Slingshot is good. That's fine. Should be positive. Uh-oh, it's my nemesis. Did that really hit me? Gotta be shitting me. Oh, well, we're probably gonna die again to Colossus. Did we learn nothing from last time? To move at him. Just hope the enemies behave. God, he's in such an awkward position. Just trying to survive. I think we will. It is armor, but at least HP. They just take it, I guess. Our attack speed is pretty shit. I feel like we just don't have anything. I don't have attack speed, health, crit, armor, anything. Like, what have I been doing this whole time? Look, if I know. I don't even know if blindfold's gonna be good, since the whole dodge problem. I could do that. Right, that'll be good, that'll be good. I guess I'll buy that. Now we're high rolling enough gardens that maybe we'll be able to get through this. Still have a lack of damage. We excel at nothing. It's kind of what I went back to before. It's like I feel like I don't have anything at all. Like, kill anything, we don't survive anything, we don't move around fast, we just do nothing. Alright. That'll be fine, a little late for luck, but I'll be happy to have it still. Lose a little bit of range damage for it. this fight's pretty easy with slingshots. For free, I think I take this. Some range here. I think I take both Clover and Cyberball. Oh, that dodge is useless to me. Sucks that adrenaline can't be good for me. Just one of the many downsides of Chunky. Almost any other character, I see adrenaline there and I'm just frothing at the mouth. Or salivating or whatever. I guess frothing in the mouth might not be the right term. This is also theoretically a fight that shouldn't be too bad for Slingshot, but there are maybe enough tanky enemies that it is gonna end up being a pain. Get kind of overwhelmed here. Look how quickly we lose that health. Second. So you see by now we've already gained material on the current metal detector. We don't take another though. Right, we have a lead on 18. Let's take this, definitely lock that in. No need for anything else. We will take the small magazine. I must have just faced a horde, huh? It's like, I don't know why that last round was so potentially tough. Loot hoarder's not dying. Nuke launcher doesn't do that much actually. Is that true? Yeah, I don't think it does. AoE is not an issue of ours. Yeah, let's just make use of the piggy bank. Still doesn't feel like we do that much damage. I think we are at a point where piercing would be pretty beneficial. Like, asking you sell receive, I guess. I don't know that this is worth it. Take it though. Too late for recycling machine. Nice. Alright, we got an elite. Easy one. But I'm not even going to try to engage it. Just make sure that the map is clear. I need to take a risk for a random red item. We've managed to dodge Croc. I do think we would potentially die to Croc here at 115 health. Very low armor, and our armor's 10. It's not very low, but it's low. And, you know, obviously not enough damage to put a dent in the leads. Useless. Useful, I guess. 12% damage. Stone skin is honestly probably not worth it here. Robot arm would put me down quite a lot in regen, but I don't think we care. It would give me 6 armor for the final battle, which is, yeah, we want all of these things. Make sure we try to pick up as much as we can. That piggy bank ended up not being worth it. I could have just took the 30 materials and been better off, but it's okay. We got I think we got close to 30 out of it, technically. But we did, as you can see, get 25 out of it, so we technically should have just sold it. That's okay. At least we took it out of the pool. I don't think we should have sold it. I think speculatively it could have made a bit more, and again, it basically still got about 30 materials, and if anything, it got it out of the pool. Go with armor, because we got a lot to buy here. Let's go health. Alright, we take. We're gonna go negative probably pretty fast in this fight, unfortunately, and if we take Triangle of Power. Just take this. Get some firepower. Do that, sure. Alright, here we go. We're not going to try to kill him. We're just going to try to survive this miserable 90 seconds. Trying to get a lay of the land. Where are my gardens? How are they spaced? We are more or less a printer build at this point. or an enhanced printer build. We need to go up here. Running low on consumables now. Told you the fucking final boss is a misery. I got through it, but it was not a great run, and we had to have a lot go our way. So there, Chunky. So I'll be honest, between Fisherman and Chunky, I don't give a clear winner on who the worst in the game is. They're equally miserable, but they're both Z tier. Those both do have a nice little step on the competition of F tier, of being particularly miserable. So yeah, what do we got here? Saved 59 out of that. Didn't do too much there. Got 25 because the end there doesn't count. 398. 21k, not that much actually. $70 health, also honestly not that much. 67, that was okay. Keep in mind it's 67 doesn't count the extra you're also getting from the harvesting compounding effect. Got, this was probably not worth buying, honestly. By the end we only had 4 regen, that's essentially nothing. 13k out of that, not much damage out of these things. I don't know why we did so little damage with our luck-based items. I had 103 luck. But yeah, the big winner here was the 5 times garden. It's probably the only reason I was able to do this. Pretty bad character, pretty bad character. Very, very bad. So yeah, so we've revisited our F and Z tier. Nobody escapes F. Nobody enters F, unless you count Jack. And 2 demotions happen. Fisherman demoted to Z. Chunky demoted to Z. And I honestly don't think I'll ever play Fisherman and Chunky again, just for my own sanity. They are, you know, not pictured here is the other times I've played them off record on my Steam Deck, and they were horrible each time. Can't really say that necessarily for the rest of the F tier. I mean, the rest of the F tier still is F tier for a reason. Like, still like no consistency, I feel, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't see any advantage with Chunky at all. I mean, I could say the same thing for Jack, but at least Jack has opportunity to outplay stuff, has opportunity to high roll. I mean, technically Jack does have advantage if you get enough gentle aliens or mouses. Technically you have an advantage there. But there's like, I don't really see. We rolled 5 gardens, it still felt miserable. And I don't know what beyond rolling 5 gardens is any sort of high roll for this character. Stomach, I mean, we got the stomach, still lost. Like, it just sucks. This character's abysmally bad. Anyway though, as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, peace.